Good evening, dear traders, investors. Welcome to our another stream. I welcome you behalf from Financial Analyst team. My name is Akash Malhotra, and here we are once again in a new week, new trading ideas, new market analysis. That's all we're gonna do for today. I'm very excited because there are a bunch of informations that I wanted to share with you and what would be the market sentiments based on the existing market scenarios. Before heading for the conversations that we're going to have specifically regarding the market overview. Hit that like button, subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and share it amongst your fellow investors so that we can know that how easy it is to work in the financial market and how we will be able to make a considerable profit on it. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do in today's conversation. If you have any questions that you may wish to ask me, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. The comment section is open for all you dear traders. Your questions matters a lot. As a financial analyst, it is my responsibility to make you aware how financial markets have been behaving and how we basically are gonna start on the positive side of trading. A lot of traders in the recent times, specifically in the last week, if you remember, dear traders, we talked about the various moments in the market. It include the consumer price index. I will also share my market analysis in the next week onwards. Specifically, this specific month, one of the biggest advantage is gonna happen. Earning seasons are lined up, and tomorrow Netflix will be the very first company which will be releasing its earning report. And based on that earning report, we absolutely have a great chances to capitalize on the financial market. I'm very excited, thrilled to share all these intel with you. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. We'll wait for a minute or two for more traders to join in. Till then, if you have any question regarding fixed time trading or forex strategy, I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions in the comment section itself. Welcome to the stream, dear traders. Remember, dear traders, our objective is to understand the market. Profitability is the byproduct of the knowledge. We should always have an higher edge compared to the relative traders so that we can easily able to access profitability. Welcome, guys. So let's begin our conversation. As you know, in heat maps, we basically talk about what are the characteristics of the market right now and how the market probably gonna behave. So in today's stream, I'll make sure I'll share this market insights with you and let me know in the comment section how do you feel about today's session as well or the stream. Any question if you have regarding any strategy, if you may say maybe regarding fixed time trading or forex trading, I'll be more than happy to answer all your doubts in the live stream itself. Welcome to the stream once again. So let's start our analysis with the crypto market. You know that recently in today's morning, I think around 4:30, 3:30 to 4:30 was the time on which there was a biggest sell-off happen in the financial market. This sell-off was triggered by a lot of variations. The sell-off basically happened because the market dynamic shifted. So there was this comment or which was been made today. Mr. Donald Trump had some significant impact in the financial market because of which. So we will talk about that in this today's session onwards. Remember this. So if you look into the prices of Bitcoin right now, here we go. We can see that there is a sudden surge or big sell-off happened in the morning. The sell-off started exactly at 4:30 a.m. and it kept on like that for around 2.5 hours, or we can say that 1.5 hours. The market was so driven So this entire sentiments which were for the Bitcoin was on the buying side completely fell down. This is because of the statement given by Mr. Trump that there is a possibility that so first of all, what recently happened? So there was 10% implications on the European nation or European Union, if you may say, 10% tariff was slapped across the few countries. And because when the market sentiments are like that in a conflicting situations, the people often tends to move themselves from a riskier assets to the one which are more safer. And you know for the fact that when the assets, if you talk about the safe asset, one of the safest havens are gold and silver, which we gonna estimate how the market gonna behave. So let me know in the comment section if you have any questions regarding any particular currency pair. Now, since we basically talk about this, I'm so sorry. I think I lost your comments in the session. Give me a moment. Let me correct this, dear traders. Just a second, please. I think we are facing a little technical glitch here. Okay. Now, I hope it is getting corrected. Unfortunately, our system is not behaving the exact way. Give me a moment, please. Anyways, guys, your comment sessions are highly welcome. Okay. Since we talk about cryptocurrency market, let's continue our discussion about that. I think it has been corrected right now. So not only the prices of Bitcoin started plumbing down, but their cryptocurrency also followed by huge margin. And these were one of the biggest variations that we have seen in the recent times, dear traders. So again, in these circumstances, how we gonna basically make capitalize ourselves on the profitability there? So in order to capitalize on these events, Bitcoin basically has an resistance level of close to 96,000, 95, 96,000, and dropped suddenly to around 90,000. Again, 90,000 level will be a good level of substantial support. And that is the reason why we are holding a one good position on the Dogecoin. I think we missed some of the comments in here. Uh, Mr. Abhijan ji said, what is the best goods of Forex trading? I didn't get your question, so if you can elaborate your question, but welcome to the stream. Mr. Weed Story said, sir, what's the time when we can trade with you? So majorly I share my market insight, but remember, copying my trades will definitely going to hamper your performance, especially in fixed time trade. The reason is when you try to copy my fixed time trade, the stream has been delayed anywhere between like few seconds to a minute duration. So that is not something that I would advise you. And copying my trades, you are acting at your own discretion. Remember this. This session is specifically for the education purpose so that in the next segments of your trading, you're gonna have an higher knowledge or edge compared to the rest of the people. That is what our objective is, to make you aware how financial market works and then benefit out of it. Sir, crash STM good or bad? That's a very good question. A lot of times I have been asked like crash STMs has a lot of volatility, and sometimes because of the slippage, a lot of slippage happens in the time. So STMs have been basically preferred for the clients who love taking trades on forex and love the volatility of the asset. However, in crash STM, if you wish to take the trade, there are always a reason how to take the trade in it. So a lot of ways there are. If you switch the graph to a minute duration and they based on the market sentiments, if it is 150, that means it is averaging 150 seconds. 150 seconds, that means one price moment, that which is equal to two and a half candle. In one candle there are 60 seconds. So if suppose in 60 seconds, so that means the profitability will start I mean, the average market collapse in crash STM happens in 150 seconds. That means 150 ticks. So we can open up a trade, making sure that the market is rising, taking the trade on the third candle, scalping your way out, and once you make a 5 to 10% of the profit, you close the trade. So this is how usually I open up the trade on the crash STM. Narendra ji, welcome to the stream. Ask one question. Sir, I have one question. I'm new to trade. Narendra Kumar. I'm more than happy to answer your question, Narendra ji. Please. Mr. Dipankar ji said $5,000 IAS. I still didn't get your question, but again, welcome to the stream. So your cricket magazine, sir, hi. Actually, I deposit 700 rupees in INR, Olymptrade using e-wallet MobiWik app, but it didn't credit the amount in my money got debited from the e-wallet. I mailed and asked for help many times, but no one responses. Do one thing, first of all, right? Since the deposits are the priority, and we as a team are trying to resolve your concern on priority, this is not something which happens all the time. Probably one of the time these issues can happen. You can reach out to the support team and get an access from them. If not, go to your profile option. You will see your trader ID there. Copy your trader ID. Comment in the comment section like you did, along with uh, deposit. Write something about the deposit and send it. I'll make sure our concerned department will get in touch with you and will try to resolve your concern. There is nothing to worry about. Sometimes deposit can take a little higher than that because of the technical glitch, but then close to 98% of the deposits do get credited on time. So don't worry about it. Make sure you comment your trader ID in there. Sahil ji said, good evening. Good evening, Sahil ji. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Hassan Gohar ji said, kindly guide me Ethereum also. Okay. So, dear traders, as I told you, the prices of Bitcoin, which was soared in the recent, completely fall down in the prices of Bitcoin happened. And if you look into the prices of Bitcoin, there are substantial chances that it gonna rise if if everything goes to the normal, or if not, if any statement given by the US president, these gonna make people little skeptical. But if we talk about Ethereum, so there sudden correction hasn't happened, and EU has basically, European Union has come up with another plan that they will be applying a reciprocal tariff on the US, for which US basically stated that they will apply 25% more tariff on it. So this tariff war is creating a little conflict in this situation. So in this situation, if let's just suppose reciprocal tariff is keep on being applied, so only thing that the people will be favorable to invest in would be gold and silver. That would be my very first bet. So first of all, I'll be looking for the financial market, any clues from the people and what their statements are, and based on the statement I'll make my trade. So here are my trades, and I've been holding them for a very long time. This trade is closely on the 2000% profit. So $100 is what we have invested, and it is giving us close to 2000% profit. So, but remember, if the value of Bitcoin decreases, it will also hamper the performance of Ethereum. So I hope everything will be all right in the upcoming days. But if a reciprocal tariff has been applied, so people will move away from Ethereum, Dogecoin, Solana, Bitcoin, and there is a possibility for them to fall onwards. That means there are good chances that they will be keep on falling. That's one thing. But only thing that gonna soar in these worst circumstances would be gold and silver. So keep a very closer look on this gold and silver market. Silver is all time high. Silver basically moved. So basically, after the threat which was given to them, after 4:30, if you'll see, the value of Bitcoin dropped. Okay, let me just for the comparison, I'm showing you two different graphs altogether. So Bitcoin prices dropped because of the statement that they did, but soon after, if you look into the, let's look into the timing first to get a more clarity of thought in this. If you look into the timing, the exact timing it is showing in the bottom part, that means this part, it is 4:30 in the morning. And if you look into the prices of silver, the time on which the statement was given, exactly at 4:30 the market started rising. So every statement which has been given in the recent time will substantially increase the value of gold and silver further. Yeah, and I'm not kidding, dear traders. In the upcoming times, gold. I was reading the report of Morgan Stanley where it stated like uh, Bitcoin has good chances. Sorry, gold has good chances to close to 4,000, uh, uh, or we can say $5,000 per troy ounce. So keep a look on that. If the market uncertainty happens to increase, and if the global market tends to increase, I mean, if the volatility increases, so gold and silver will be the safest bet. And that is the reason why I'm holding my position on gold and silver. So that was an excellent question, first of all. Thank you very much for asking this question, sir. So Bitcoin and Ethereum will has a substantial chances if the reciprocal tariff has been applied in the recent time. They're gonna plumb down, and gold and silver price will be rising. And what would be the effect on the Ethereum? So Bitcoin and Ethereum both have the silver. I mean, both have the positive correlation. That means the Ethereum, if the Ethereum increases, so as the prices of Bitcoin will. And if the Bitcoin decreases, it will be copied by the Ethereum and all the alternative cryptocurrencies there. Mr. Sahilji said, good evening, Sahilji, welcome to the stream. Mr. Gohorji said, kindly, okay, I did answer your question. Mr. Sazi Zareenji said, gold just day pump, sir. Pumping, that means the soaring in the price. Yeah, it's been driven by a lot of market sentiments in the recent time. सर आरएफटी में 1 मिनट में ट्रेड करे या 2 मिनट में अच्छा फिक्स टाइम ट्रेडिंग आई एम सो सॉरी फिक्स टाइम ट्रेडिंग में एक सो इफ यू लुक इनटू माय ट्रेड्स a lot of trades that I've taken in the recent times have been taken on minimums 2 minutes or 3 minutes duration, a little higher than 3 minutes duration as well. It doesn't mean that our every trade would be profitable, but once you have a little elevated time frame, the probability of profit increases because we give market certain time to stabilize itself, and then the execution would be perfect on that. So yeah, use a strategy alongside with like 2 minutes, 3 minutes duration. I often, in the recent times, what I have seen specifically on the Heiken Ashi candle, the results are amazing. So if you want to use the strategy, use Heiken Ashi candle for 2 minutes duration, take the trade for 3 or 4 minutes duration. That would be an excellent time frame to take the trade on. You can use the Millennium strategy altogether to profit yourself. All right. I think Mr. Prince said, good morning, sir. It's good evening. Good evening, Mr. Prince. Welcome to the session. Uh, Nazim ji said, I can't take my share of the profit. Sir, you can. I mean, if your trade is profitable, you absolutely will have a chance to close your trade. Yeah. Mr. Veer said, Akash, I would really appreciate if I could trade with you. Whenever you are easy, sir. These sessions have been designed to make you aware about the financial market. In case you want to copy my trade, you can, but you are acting at your discretion. So remember this. Our objective is to make you aware how financial market works. You know, it's an English proverb. You do not give people fish. You teach them how to what? How to catch the fish. And once you know, you will not need anyone. It's just an add-on education that we are giving on your existing knowledge. Mr. Flashji said, good evening, master. Welcome to the stream, sir. Good evening. Mr. Kasamji said, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, if you're joining it from another region. Welcome to the stream. So, we were talking about the cryptocurrencies. Right now, we will switch to what is happening in the Forex market, specifically with regards to currency pair. Now, because of the decisions which was taken by the European Union to impose a tariff, and this is under speculation, that means there is no specific confirmations about it has been given. The reason the peoples are boycotting this because of the conflicting interest the Donald Trump on uh, uh, current economic situations in the Greenland is there. They have been offered around $100,000 per person, but these peoples have declined it. And Denmark is also, which comes under the territory. Greenland comes under the territory of Denmark, so they also declined that part as well. So right now, a lot of conflicting ideas been happening. That is why the risk sentiments are very high. The volatility index is also very high, and because of which the people are investing in gold and silver. Anyways, Moving on. Now, what is basically happening because of these pressures? The peoples are selling their existing positions on the USD. So that means a lot of people started selling their existing positions on dollar, and that is why what we can see, the prices of dollar has been decreased significantly in the recent time. If we look into the basic dollar index in here, it is a clear indication that the risk sentiments of the dollars are very high, and that is why people are basically selling their existing position. But what is benefiting this is the European nations. So if you look into the prices of euro against dollar, it comes out to be strengthening against it. So that means whenever the statement was done, we can look into the time. Exactly at 4:30, the people started buying euro USD because of the statement which was been given by Mr. Trump. So euro USD, GBP USD, and AUD USD. These currency pairs have a significant chances of rising, because of which now if you wish to invest in that, absolutely go ahead with like 200, 250 to 300, or maximum 350. 500 would be a lot of risk, and remember to select the stop loss and take profit accordingly. Your cricket magazine, will you help me? I would definitely try to help you. Please, as I have told you, share your profile or trader ID. Do not send your registered email address, just the trader ID in the comment section. I'll escalate your concern personally, sir. Narendra ji said, dear sir, good evening, Narendra ji. Mr. Javed ji said, sir, candle कितने time का देखे और trade 1 minute का करे या करे ना? I don't usually take the trade for 1 minute's duration because of the fluctuations in the market. As you can see, I follow martingale approach as well. But selecting your trades for 1 minute's graph and 1 minute trading time would be a very riskier approach. I would suggest you to go ahead with this what we can say that the multiplication factor trading, where we select the graph for 1 minute's duration and we take the trade for 2 to 3 minutes duration. Again, based on the market sentiments, absolutely. I prefer trading like this, and I have been making a good amount of profit in the last week. Compared to this week, we able to generate close to $2,500 or profit. So yeah, it worked in my favor, and it can help you in that region as well. Mr. Narendra Ji said, I purchased stock in 330 in Bitcoin, and how can I close the trade? Okay, that's a good question. Now, if you wish to close your position on Bitcoin, you bought it around 330. That's an excellent price on which you can buy. I mean, that would be a very cheaper price for the Bitcoin price to hold on. So, if your trade is profitable and Bitcoin did recovered from that moment, starting from 330, if you may say, um, okay, so 330 was the time, right? I think 330, and if you bought or sold your position, that is one of the biggest question, Narendra ji. You said you purchased stock in 330 in Bitcoin, and how can I close the trade? Now, if you bought a position, so you didn't basically bought Bitcoin, but you open a position on Bitcoin, and here, if you have sold your position, this will be an excellent time to close your trade. I know that the market sentiments falling can be a lot higher, but again, it can also go against your analysis as well. So buying your position at this price level, it is not something that I would recommend. Let's wait for European Union what their decision are they going to apply the reciprocal tariff on it or not? But if you have opened your position and you have an option to close your trade, you can go out in here, and the Forex trade, you will see a close position option. You click on here and your trade will be executed or closed, and the remaining amounts will be credited back to you. I mean, the entire amount will be credited back to your trading account. Narendra ji. Mr. User said, can send me money to Olymptrade. I didn't get your question, sir, but if you're looking out for the money, it's an easiest way to do that. First, try to practice in the demo account. Once you're very comfortable, you can close your trade anytime if you want to. That's the benefit that the demo accounts, and these both accounts are equally same. These both operations are equally the same. Mr. Faiz, good evening, sir. Mr. Jamaluddin जी सर मैं अच्छा प्रॉफिट करता हूँ पर लालच में लॉस कर देता हूँ. That is the part when the greed comes in, sir. Um, we have to control our greed, right? Because there is no end for the greed. We can keep on investing the capital. The market will always be there 24 by 7. What objective is, did we ever manage to book the profit that we basically decided? And if you did, you can close the trading for the day and start your trading on the very next day. There's a part where the traders feels lost in the thoughts like whether they should quit the trading or not. In my opinion, whatever target you have selected, and if you are able to reach that goal, um, closing your trade at that interval would be a good option for you, dear traders. Mr. Master Babu sir, अच्छा मिस्टर मास्टर बाबा सेठ सर जी, मैंने 650 यूएसडी डिपॉजिट किया था 16/1/2026 को. पेंडिंग में चला गया, अकाउंट से पैसे कट गए हैं और ओलमट्रेड कस्टमर केयर पिछले 3 दिन से मैसेज कर रहा हूँ कि वो कोई रिप्लाई नहीं किया अभी तक. चलिए, लेट्स रिजॉल्व योर कंसर्न. So when you make the deposit, let's just suppose you made the deposit by UPI, and if the deposit didn't reflect in your account, a task is created, right? Reach out to the supporting whether the task has been created or not. You in the help section, you can directly contact them via support, and in the via chat medium, you can have an absolute conversation with them. First thing. Second thing, wait for the task to be created. So usually the amount, if it is not been reflected within the stipulated time, with the task created, your amount will be refunded back to your trading account. So there is nothing to worry about. Mr. Master ji said मेरा पैसा return हो गया. Sir, the company has been working from 2014. Not a single person deposit in this stuck and held forever. So sometimes the UPI issues have happened and can causes a certain errors, but absolutely do not worry about 101%. I'm guaranteeing you that the amount will be created back to your trading account. It's just our team are looking into it and what were the reason for this issue to happen, and it will be rectified very soon. Mr. Khalid ji said 5 seconds trade and 30 seconds duration, good or not? Sir, these are very risky trade duration and often preferred by the people who love to take the risk on a bigger side. If you wish to do that, you can certainly do that. But taking a trade little with little elevated time, that means for the higher time, can create a good profitability. I mean, I have done that from a very long time, and it can work for you as well. Uh, Mr. Flash ji said, sir, silver price will increase or decrease before the trade will be closed for some days, sir. Okay, so you're talking about silver price will increase or decrease before the trade will be closed or some days for some days, sir. So the chances of silver getting increase are very high, but understand the concept why it is been increasing or decreasing. Let's just suppose you have heard a news that European Union is going to slap another 50% profit or I mean tariff or 10%, 20%. This is a reciprocal tariff, yeah, right, which will be applied on the US, and because of which there is a good possibility that the gold and silver demands will be keep on increasing. So everything depends upon the major economic news event happening at that moment. Tomorrow, exactly at 7 o'clock, exactly at 8 o'clock, Netflix will be releasing its earning report. Take a very closer look on this and trade wisely. I wish you all the best. Have a great day. It was lovely having conversation with you. I wish I could had more time to discuss all these details. Thank you for joining today's stream. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'm signing off for today.